Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. We are reacting to another video of Nuke's Top 5. Top 10 ghost videos so scary I had to have emergency They're getting ridiculous with these titles of their videos. But let's check it out. Always love some paranormal and supernatural shit.
River's Edge. Cambodian paranormal investigation team RC Fun TV2 travels to an allegedly haunted area along the bank of a river. The locals tell stories of many horrible incidents that have taken place in this small area, right at the river's edge. First, it is said that a young boy was swept away in a mudslide in this area, and sadly, he perished in the flood. Another tale recounts that a man took his own life at the river's edge. And then, even more tragedy, because the graves of several children can be found here, buried along the river bank. Because this spot has such a horrible history, the RC Fun TV team decides to leave offerings and prayers for any distressed spirits that might be unable to move on to the other side. And not long after leaving their offerings, the paranormal investigators spot something truly terrifying.
Đưa cơ hội đưa đấy ông linh một xe lưu điện cái chiên cho lại ai tàu bạn mình
Creepy.
The investigators spot what appears to be a man sitting on the edge of the river, but something is very off about the mysterious figure. The man is extremely pale and his face is unrecognizable. When the team attempts to get closer, the stranger disappears underwater, never to be seen again. The RC Fun TV team say that they might have just seen the spirit of the man that took his own life on the riverbank, or perhaps even the boy that drowned in the flood. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
With the way that looks, it is kind of hard to believe that it would be considered real. I mean, it's creepy, don't get me wrong, but when the person was facing down towards the ground, the person could have easily and silently got back up out of the water and moved out of frame. Now, could be real, but odds are it's probably staged.
You decide. Stray away. It's late in the afternoon when a CCTV camera in the city of Angol, Chile captures a teenage girl presumably walking home from school. What happens next is absolutely chilling. The girl is walking down a secluded alleyway when a silver Nissan pulls up to the teenager and a man can be seen talking to the girl with a weapon in his hand. The girl is terrified and instinctively walks backward away from the car. When the men then back up their car to follow her, suddenly a little stray dog comes running out of nowhere and aggressively starts barking at the dangerous strangers. The little dog effectively saves the teenage girl from what we can only assume would have been a horrible fate. The video about the heroic little dog went viral on the internet, with many people giving praise to the stray for recognizing the threat and protecting a complete stranger from harm. Now, without a source, I unfortunately don't know what happened to the little dog after it ran out of frame. But as for the footage, it just goes to show again that human beings are always scarier than any ghost or spirit.
Yes, that is also one reason why, if you're going to like go ghost hunting or stuff like that, always have at least one or more people with you, because especially if you're going into like abandoned buildings or stuff like that, because you never know, there could be squatters there, and people are much more dangerous to run into than any spirit, demon, or anything like that, because these people can do actual real physical harm, and they could kill you. So it's always better to have company with you if you're going out to do these sort of things.
Not a helping hand.
Also, if you have like a teenager or kid that's coming that's going to and from school alone, I would say train them on how to use like pepper spray or taser or something, so they have something to protect themselves from people like that. And that's always a good thing, because you know, they're not always going to have friends around them to help protect them or make them feel safe. It's best if they have some sort of device or something on them to help protect them if they're alone, and also to have their parents train them on how to use these things safely and wisely, because there are plenty of people out there who would take a chance to kidnap a kid that's all alone. Even adults will get kidnapped.
This next video was posted to Facebook by Marla Teixeira Hernandez from Richmond, California. Marla says that she was rearranging some furniture in her son's bedroom and recorded a video of the room's final look to show to her daughter. But when she watches her video back, she spots something downright chilling.
There's one messy room.
Marla says she was completely alone in the room when what appears to be a little hand can be seen moving behind her son's cabinets. Even creepier, viewers pointed out that a man's voice seems to quietly whisper, "Don't be afraid to die." Now, Marla posted the video to Facebook in hopes of getting any thoughts or ideas on what she might have captured. She says that other than one strange incident with a fan switch turning itself off and on in her son's room, she's never really experienced anything paranormal in the house. So what do you think this is? Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Encounter of the Third Kind. The following is a very old video.
Encounter? Isn't that like a movie or something? Encounter of the Third Kind? That sounds like there should be like a title of a movie or something.
Video from the depths of the internet. Source unknown. So, a group of friends are hanging out, drinking and having a good time in the woods of Flacy, France. Suddenly, they spot what they believe to be a dog hiding behind a tree.
Vous avez vu un truc encore bouger?
Bon, toi là.
Il y a un truc là-bas?
Il y a un truc derrière là.
Attendez. Minou, minou, j'ai trouvé ta mère.
They now have like a flashlight or something?
Putain!
Putain. Il est mignon le chat.
Ouais, il est un peu gros le chat, j'aime pas ça. Ouais, je vais me barrer. Oh, non?
Bah y'a un... Oh, c'est deux fils de gueule.
Pourquoi t'as laissé tomber là-dedans?
Pour éclairer, putain!
That don't look like no dog. Okay, alright. This right here. That is very, very, very irresponsible. You can easily start forest fires doing that shit. Don't ever do that shit. Especially if a lot of that stuff around it is very dry. You can easily catch fire to the rest of the shit around it. don't throw flaming sticks in the forest.
Something otherworldly can be seen moving around behind the tree. Something with long fingers and an unusually large skeletal head. The video abruptly cuts, and what happens next remains a mystery. So could it be that the group had an encounter with an alien?
Yeah, that ain't
or
no
just
dog.
what is that? Let me know what you think.
Creepy. That's what that is. That's creepy.
Hunting the Unknown. Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate a restaurant in England that's been abandoned for over 20 years. The owners of the restaurant are said to have abruptly fled the property after being tormented by severe paranormal activity. The abandoned and broken down structure is located deep in the middle of the woods, and Alex is all alone.
A restaurant in the middle of the woods. That sounds like a setup for a great horror movie. But that's weird though. Why would you put a restaurant in the middle of the woods? That's an odd location to have a restaurant. I mean, that's like really out of the way.
As he begins his investigation in the dead of night. After setting up a motion detecting music box in the bar section of the restaurant, Alex already begins to experience strange activity.
I've got the music box set up at the moment. Just doing a little walkthrough. Hello?
A static camera captures the moment a door slams by itself. But things are about to get even weirder. Alex decides to do a spirit box session in the hopes of catching some paranormal activity.
Where are you? Can you give me a sign, please? Oh, f***ing hell. What the f...
Alex asks for a sign, and bottles sitting on the bar seem to be pushed over on their own. But it's when he takes a closer look at the bottles that he captures something truly disturbing.
I don't understand how these were locked down. It's crazy, I don't understand this. I'm pretty sure this was like that. Hello?
Oh, I see it. Big shadow figure. It's just like standing there staring at him. Now it's gone.
I just see too much stuff standing there. Who's there?
The dark silhouette of a figure can be seen standing in a room right across from Alex. Now, Alex doesn't notice the figure at first, but when he moves towards the door, he realizes that something is not quite right. He inspects the room to make sure no one is there, but he gets the unsettling feeling that he's being watched.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that. I think there's some sort of shadow spirit figure thing that's probably following him around and watching what he's doing. It looked like he was pretty tall too.
Alex no longer feels safe in the room.
I think it might have looked like it had like a hat too. I'm not quite sure.
Old building, and all by himself. So he decides to just get out of there. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky videos over on the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown. The Thing from the Cave. Japanese paranormal investigators Gachan, Daichan, and Yasuke are contacted by one of their viewers about a bizarre picture they took in an allegedly haunted cave in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. The picture shows what appears to be a woman.
If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. How many prefectures does Japan exactly have? And what exactly is a prefecture? Because I'm not exactly sure.
Peeking from a rock inside the caves. The location is said to be a paranormal hotspot, and many visitors claim to have seen the mysterious apparition of a lady dressed all in white. It's late at night when the clip store team carefully make their way deep underground into the cave system to search for the spot where the photo was taken.
安介さん気をつけてね。滑るよ。
巨大な石を下に落とすとこやめて。マジ膝限界でさ、なんか和式トイレでトイレした時こんな感じじゃない？マジ。
If you're going into like cave systems or mining a cave system or anything like that, you need to be extremely careful, especially if it's a form. There could be mining shafts or anything that's big enough for a human to fall into. So you got to be very, very careful in these cave systems because you can easily get lost, injured. These are one of the things where you should never, ever, ever go alone because anything can happen. You can become lost, you can become injured, and your equipment can get damaged. You have no way to contact anyone, so you should always have somebody with you when you're going into like caves or mining shafts or anything like that, because there could be an emergency where you need to get out and you have to have somebody to help you get out. So these are like one of the most dangerous things to go to, especially if you're ghost hunting.
左側どこだ？石ここや
石あるもんね。
ほらこんな感じじゃないの？あだね
ああそうそうそう。
ちょっとうわ気持ち悪いてか無理人がだってガッちゃんそんな足とか出してんじゃん。とにかくここですね。
The clip store team manages to find the exact location of the photo. But now, with all three members so cramped in such a tiny cave tunnel, Yasuke and Daichan decide to head back out and wait in the car. Gachan stays behind to listen and look for anything strange. Gachan has been in the dark cave for about 20 minutes when this happens.
I heard that.
Eh? 濃い線やった今。ちょっと待ってマジ。とりあえず続けるか。いや怖いな普通に。
While sitting in the dark, Gachan is a little freaked out when he suddenly hears what sounds like a woman crying from somewhere deep within the caves. Meanwhile, waiting back in the car, Yasuke and Daichan also experience something terrifying.
大ちゃん初めてやったけどどうだった13です。
いや結構ね、やっぱなんていうかな、やっぱ寒気、まあその洞窟っていうのもあるけど、やっぱそこがすごいよね。
そうね、なんか雰囲気が違うもんねやっぱ。
ね。
うん。あとコウモリエグかったね。
ああよかったね。
いや前来た時ね全部冬眠しとったけん、上にくっついとるだけやったんやけど、今日ずっと終始飛び回りよったけんさ、マジ地獄やったね。
I'm just like watching behind them.
いや結構ね過酷。
なんでよもう。
The music immediately stops and it becomes hauntingly silent in the background.
今コンコン言ったよね。
Something's out there with them.
やばくない？車揺れたよ今。
Did you see it? Someone can be seen sitting right outside the passenger seat window, just watching Daichan.
I was wondering what that was. I mean, I saw it, but I was like, I dismissed it, but I was just like, I saw that and I was like, what the hell is that?
And Yasuke. Then there are two loud bangs, one from the back of the car and one from the front. As the camera pans back toward the passenger window, we can see that the creepy figure seems to have disappeared.
Oh, okay.
But that's not all that happened that night, because early on, back in the caves, there was something else. While the Clip Store team are all climbing down the rocks, their viewers pointed out that something else might have been there with them. Watch again very closely.
Oh, I see.
Someone or something can be seen moving up above them, as if following them down into the caves. But the Clip Store guys don't see or hear anything. So could it be that they had an encounter with the strange apparition of the woman in white that haunts this area? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Clip Store. Graveyard shift. TikTok user Veronica is working the night shift on the second floor of the Baylor Scott & White Medical Center in Rowlett, Texas. Suddenly, they start to experience something truly creepy.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
We hoorde hem zo, we wakten hem op.
I heard what looked like soft moans.
We hoorden hem op.
Creepy. I don't know what it is about hospitals, but stuff like that just makes it like 10 times more creepier, especially in like hospitals or asylums. It's just creepier for some reason.
She made a good noise though. She probably thinks I'm her mom. That was you. No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Yeah, you can hear like soft little like little hums or moans that sound like it's from like a little girl or something.
Veronica and her coworkers hear the sound of someone humming or singing.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her? That was you. No, I swear to God. Was that something? Come on.
And a door opens by itself. Night shift worker Veronica explains that she believes that several ghosts haunt the Baylor Hospital, but she says that one of them, the ghost of a young girl, can often be heard laughing and singing throughout the hallways, as if trying to reach out to the staff. So is the hospital haunted by the spirit of a young girl? Let me know what you think. The mysterious mannequin. This next eerie clip was posted by TikTok user TheTruth444. The video shows a tourist in Paris stopping at the storefront of the famous and very controversial brand Balenciaga. The woman notices something in the store window that is truly disturbing.
Okay, people.
Okay, this is one thing I don't understand. What the hell is wrong with fashion designers? They make these ridiculous ass outfits that nobody's gonna fucking wear. Why are you making these ridiculous ass outfits? What's the point? I mean, isn't the point of making an outfit like for people to wear? What's the point of making these things if it's never going to be worn again? I don't understand.
Tell me something. So this is a store in Paris. This is a man's store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say that they made this and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody dead and bomb. Look at his hand. Wait, I'm doing it through the hole. Look at the boy hands. Look, the hands. His hands is as real as mine.
The woman is freaked out by a mannequin that looks just a little bit too real. But things are about to get even weirder. Watch closely.
If anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so friggin' real. How you have this man in the store sit down? Look. Look at that. You see? This is friggin' crazy. Look in the guy eye. And them said they made this mannequin and put clothes on him and have him sit down in the window. Look at the guy friggin' face. He's in Paris. If you know anyone that missing a black son look like this, he's in Paris in the store in the window.
The mannequin suddenly appears to be looking directly at the woman. Viewers of the video are creeped out by the sudden change in position, and some even swear they could see the mannequin blinking. The video gets a massive amount of attention as viewers begin to make wild claims that the multi-billion-dollar fashion brand Balenciaga has embalmed
This looks so stupid.
One of their models, and that the mannequin isn't a mannequin at all, but is in fact a missing model by the name of Christopher Tyler. The claims become even stronger after Christopher Tyler seems to drop offline. He stops modeling, and mysteriously his Instagram account is suddenly set to private. People became so disturbed by the ultra-lifelike mannequin's resemblance to model Christopher Tyler that Chris had to actually post an Instagram live addressing that he was safe and actually very much alive.
Like, I appreciate everybody concerned, but, you know, you can't feed into whatever you see on the internet.
Nah, you a clone, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a fake page. They cloned me. Everything in the book.
It is really crazy how lifelike we make mannequins nowadays. It's creepy as hell.
Everything in the book.
But all of this really doesn't explain why this creepy mannequin seems to stare at this tourist who gets too close. The hospital visitor. This next creepy video was posted to the internet without a source. It is said that the video was taken by a patient in a hospital in Indonesia. Allegedly, he recorded the video to reassure his friends and family that he's safe and in good hands. But when he looks back at his own footage, he sees something so disturbing that he no longer feels safe at all. A dark figure veiled in black can be seen watching over another patient. Now, that on its own is
It seems like a shadow of death.
Not that scary, but the man recording the video claims that there was no one there at the time. He says that there was no dark figure. Now, many viewers of the video have said that the eerie figure appears to be floating, and that they believe the apparition might be the Grim Reaper, patiently awaiting the patient's death. But I'll leave that up to you to decide.
It's like the
Thank
shadow
you
of
so
death.
much for watching. If you haven't already...
That is creepy, though. I mean, just have like a shadow figure hovering over somebody, just like watching and waiting. That's just creepy. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, please make sure to comment them down below or on my Discord. And I will get to them as soon as I can. I have a channel over on Twitch that I stream to every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. Please make sure to go check that out. Give me a follow over there. Links to my Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and Discord are all in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.